Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. It was a kind of a fusion thing, almost like Manu Dibango meets Trilok Gurtu. That's as far as the rhythm went. But of course, the item was created by Ravi Bandhu for you. And now we would like to proceed with the presentation of those awards. And on this occasion, we would like to start off with inviting as presenter the Secretary General of AIRDC, Ms. Evangeline Escobillo. Please. Thank you. And again, we have the legends, those that have been in the insurance industry in Sri Lanka for 50 long years and are still continuing. So, we start off with Mr. K. Karunaratne. Followed by Joe Karunaratne. He's not present today. So we move then to call Mr. Victor Colombo. Victor. And then Mr. Upasena Patirana. Thank you very much, we say to Evangeline, and invite you to resume your seat. Thank you, Evangeline. Now we would like to invite as presenter on stage the Chairman of the National Insurance Trust Fund, Mr. D. Vidanagamarachi, please. Thank you. And now we continue with inviting on stage Mr. Leslie Karuna Tilaka. Pictures are being taken there, so you might want to pose just, yeah, the pictures are important. Next, we invite another legend in Gamini Kinigama. Also not present. Then Mr. J.C. Edwards. And we follow with Mr. M.S. Wijayanayaka. Our thanks to Mr. Vidanagamarachi, and we'll invite him to resume his seat. But we have a few more of the legends to celebrate right now. And as presenter, we would like to invite from the Zimbabwe Reinsurance Company and serving as Vice President of AIRDC, Mr. Albert Nduna. Thank you. And we call Mr. Chandra Shafter. And with his mane, that's as close as we get to a Sri Lankan lion. Mr. Nihal Senaratne. Followed by Mr. Upali Vikramaratne. And then Mr. Hema Wijayaratne. Thank you, we say to Albert, and invite him to resume his seat. So we had someone from Zimbabwe, and we are flanked by lions. I'll tell you, watch what happens now. Watch what happens now. we had it. A quartet of leaping lions. Not always do lions behave in that way, but you can blame it on the drums. Thank you very much, we say to Ravibandhu Vidyapati and his mighty ensemble for our presentation. And now we return to the same business as before, not just sampling the booze, but saying thank you to the legends. So we would like to invite on stage as presenter Mr. Roberto Crisol of the National Reinsurance Corporation of the Philippines, who serves as treasurer of AIRDC. So, Roberto, may we invite you? Roberto Crisol. Thank you. So we would like to invite next, among the legends, Mr. Neil Fernando. And then Anthony J. Pereira. Anthony. Followed by W.I.B. Fernando. W.I.B. Fernando. And next, also more than 50 years and still in service, Mr. Ranjit Attanayaka. I might mention that the order of names is in no particular order, not even alphabetical, but, you know, that's the way it is. So, next is Ranjit Attanayaka. And thank you, Roberto. We'll invite you to resume your seat. And finally, for our next and final presentation, we would like to invite Mr. Antonio Lucas from the State Assurance Company of Seychelles, and also serving as a committee member of AIRDC. So, Antonio. Antonio Lucas will present to Mr. Marshall Silva. Is not present. Mr. Vernon Edrisinger. Not there. He too doesn't seem to be present. Then we follow with calling Mr. Jampati Pereira. Mr. Jampati Pereira. And then finally, amongst those lions, to receive a lion, is Mr. H. Mohideen. Thank you, Antonio. So that's it. Some were present, some are not. Now, in the concluding